Hey everyone, I'm back with some more of these Rivals of Ixalan bundles. So I mentioned in one of my previous videos that I have quite a few of these, and rather than just open them all myself, I thought it might be more fun if the viewers could participate, maybe do some sponsored openings. So today we've got one of these that is sponsored by our good friend Vex MTG, and we actually recently did a booster box battle with Vex of Commander Legends. The box battle didn't really go in his favor, but I feel like he might have a pretty good chance with these because there's a lot of good stuff in Rivals. So here's hoping that that the luck will be with Vex today. I'll put a link in the description to Vex's channel and the video that he made for the box battle. Definitely go take a look at his channel. He makes a lot of cool Magic videos, some EDH deck techs and product openings, that kind of thing. So we're going to open this up. And for these sponsored ones, what it is you get all of the uncommons, rares, mythics, and foils, just to save on shipping fees, because to ship all of this stuff is way too bulky and it would just cost way too much. But the thing is, outside of what you receive, the uncommons, rares, foils, and that, there's nothing of value in here anyway. So like, you don't get the box, but the financial value of that is 0, basically. Same with all this kind of stuff, you know, the basic lands. And there are no commons in this set that are worth more than just bulk prices. But the things that you do get can be quite good. For example, in the uncommon slot, you have the Pitiless Plunderer sitting at around $5-ish, and I heard that Vex is looking for one of those, so let's hope that we can get at least one. So here's all the other stuff. There's just, you know, basic lands. This die that I'm sure Vex does not need any more of these. Quick reference guide. The packs, though. The packs are what matters. So let's get into this. There's some very valuable mythics in this set. Sakama, Alenda, the Immortal Sun, Twilight Prophet. Got some pretty decent rares too. And so in this set, this is before collector packs were a thing, before the foil pull rate was increased. So there's no like super flashy things, but just, you know, the regular rares and uncommons and stuff are quite valuable. So we'll go through these commons to the uncommons. The Mausoleum Harpy, Strength of the Pack, Arterial Flow. It's kind of a cool card. It's like an upgraded Mind Rot for vampires. Silent Gravestone. Alright. Token, basic. Moving on. Stuck on the corner there. Alright. Let's get past the commons. Forerunner. This card's actually pretty good. I think Dinosaurs is a pretty popular EDH deck, and this is a good one for it. It goes... Doesn't this go infinite with Polyraptor, I think? Whenever it enters the battlefield. Yeah, that goes infinite with Polyraptor. Pathflowing End. That was good in Standard. Oathsworn Vampire. Seafloor Oracle. Alright, a couple tokens there. Tokens. It's interesting this was included even though there was no flip card in the pack. Usually you see that with a flip card, or a transform card or whatever. Okay. Stone Quarry. Expel from Arazka. Charging Tuscaron. Oh, we got a flip card. So when you see this, you want it to be typically Journey to Eternity. That's the most valuable one. And then you go Storm the Vault. What else? Hadana's Climb, Profane Procession. The crappy ones are Path of Metal and Golden Guardian. The crappy one. But to be honest, this card isn't even that bad. Like, I've considered putting this in some of my EDH decks before. It's pretty cool if you can flip it over and then you got this land. Not only does it tap for 2, you can also just repeatedly make golems. And it's not a bulk rare either. It's worth at least $1. Alright. Merfolk Mistbinder. That guy's alright. The vampire version of this is better though. In terms of financial value, the Legion Lieutenant is one of the valuable uncommons. Harpy, Resplendent Griffin, and Mastermind's Acquisition. Pretty useful card. Elemental. Nothing super interesting so far, but some playable cards. Focus there. Imperial Ceratops. Relentless Raptor. Forerunner of the Coalition, and Paladin of Atonement. That guy's... I'm not sure what it is, it's just there. What does this even do? Beginning of each upkeep, if you lost life last turn, put a counter on it. Interesting it's each upkeep, because, in EDH there's 4 upkeeps per turn cycle. And when it dies, you gain some life. I mean, I could see it doing something, just because it says each upkeep. Imperial Ceratops. Ravenous Chupacabra, it's a pretty decent uncommon. Thrashing Brontodon. And Deeproot Elite, pretty good merfolk. Has a little bit of value there. This Brontodon, it's been reprinted a bunch of times, so it's not really worth much anymore, but this was the original printing of it. And while this was in Standard, it was, I think, possibly the most valuable uncommon in Standard. At like, I don't know, $3 or something. Okay, Riverwise Augur. I think that's like a brainstorm on a guy. On a creature, yeah. Shake the Foundations. Everdon Champion. Vona's Hunger. Alright. It's not a bad card. Each opponent sacks a creature. If you have the City's Blessing, they sacrifice half their creatures rounded up. Very useful. No foils yet. Like I was saying, the foils they're actually sort of hard to get. Like I think if you're opening a box, you might end up with 4, maybe 5 if you're lucky. Alright, this Stormfleet Swashbuckler, Hornswoggle. I actually was playing that in my Admiral Beckett Brass deck, but I went to play it and realized that it says counter target creature spell. I thought it was just counter target spell, so that kind of makes it a lot worse than I thought it was. Pirate's Pillage, I love this card, making 2 treasures. Art of Orozca, it's a playable card. And got a foil, Squire's Devotion. Alright, a couple packs left. Really want to see that Pitiless Plunderer and 1 big mythic. Well, 2 big mythics would be nice. Stuck on the corner there again. I want to get it off without damaging the card. Woodland Stream. Forerunner of the Heralds. Raging Regisaur. Bishop of Binding. That guy's not too interesting. A foil Charging Tuscadon. Last pack. Come on. Pitiless Plunderer. I noticed that in the bundles, like you saw that thing was ripped there. It's kind of weird. All of the packs are like that in bundles that I've opened. I guess, I don't know if like they just put different booster packs in it or what, but they're much easier to open. Like they're not tampered with or anything, but it's just, there might be a little rip there, or it just peels apart much easier like this. I don't know if that's just in every bundle or what. It's interesting. Alright. Stone Quarry. Famished Paladin. Aquatic Incursion. So no Plunderer, that sucks. Induced Amnesia. Oh man. Can do better than that. Well, there are some playable cards in here. Like Deep-Root Elite. See that guy going in a deck. Arch of Orozco, that can go in many decks. Mastermind's Acquisition, I suppose it's not the greatest in EDH, but definitely a playable card. A couple foils too. Well, that's going to be it for this video, I suppose. But definitely thanks to Mr. Vex for sponsoring this. If you would like to sponsor one of these Rivals of Ixalan bundles, I have many of these available. You can send me an email. I'll put my contact email in the description below. And these are $31 shipped to anywhere in the world. You get all of the uncommons, rares, foils, and mythics. Like I said, just to reduce shipping fees, because that's where all of the value is. Alright, well, if you're still watching, thanks for watching. Definitely go check out Vex's channel. It'd be cool if you can like and subscribe. And otherwise, I'll talk to you later. I bet you thought the video was over, didn't you? Well, not quite yet. So you can see what Vex has got here. Unfortunately, he didn't get any of the cards he was looking for, so we're going to try and help him out a little bit. Up top, we've got 3 cards here. What we're going to do is roll this die 2 times, and 2 of these cards will be added to the pile. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to shift this over a bit so I can roll the die without hitting the cards. Alright, first one. It's got to roll on the camera. 1, you get Pitiless Plunderer. That is the best uncommon in the set, and it's worth a fair bit too. Next one. Got to roll on the camera. 6 is this one. You get, bam, Rekindling Phoenix. There you go. So, with these added to the pile, these will be sent off to you shortly. Once again, thanks for sponsoring the video, and definitely go take a look at Vex's channel. Alright, this time for real. I'll talk to you later.